Yo, what's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 21 Ultimate Team video. It's Saturday, and we got brand new legends in the game, including a limited career tribute. Phillip Rivers is also in packs. A lot of good content came out on this Saturday morning, and of course we're here on Saturday to do another market video. These are probably my favorite videos to do every week. We go over just everything you need to know, what's going on with the market, how to make coins, investment strategies, and all that. In this video, this weekend, we're going to focus primarily on Team of the Year investments and things to look forward to. Tomorrow, I should be dropping my Team of the Year prediction video, and if you were unaware, Team of the Year, the promo is coming Tuesday, probably afternoon, maybe morning, and some of the content, if not all of the content, should be revealed at some point on Monday, so stay tuned for that. But we're going to talk about how to make some coins in this video. Now, before we do that, as mentioned, we got new legends in the game, which means new solos, right? And then we also have the limited Phillip Rivers, which is in packs. Now, make sure you go play your solos here, get those power-up cards, and you can always sell them. The one thing I must say right now, and it wasn't working out the way that I thought it would, we're seeing this reuse of some Team Diamonds getting legends like Asante Samuel. And early on when this started happening, these power-ups were going crazy in price, but I think the community is catching on. I've talked about it in several videos. I think so many people are doing it, it's not really working anymore. So definitely go through and make sure you play your solos to earn these power-ups so you can at least sell them for some coin, or it's not a bad idea just to hang on to them to see if maybe after the hype dies down that their prices go up. And make sure you get those done. Now, the interesting thing was, I figured, right, 3 limiteds in packs. We got Marshall Yanda, Asante Samuel for the Legends, and then we also have this career tribute Phillip Rivers card. So 3 limiteds in packs. You would think a lot of people are opening packs, and when a lot of people open up packs, typically the market goes down, way down. So I checked out, and usually you can get a pulse or a temperature, right, on how the market is just by looking at what training's going for. The last time I updated the training point spreadsheet, I believe, was Wednesday, on Wildcard Wednesday, when we got brand new flashbacks, and training was actually down. It was a little cheaper than it was over the weekend, and that's last weekend. So I updated the spreadsheet again, and you'll actually be kind of surprised to know that training hasn't really moved down at all in price. And you would think, you know, like I said, 3 limiteds in packs, you would think the market would actually be going down. The hype of Team of the Year coming out in a couple days, the market would be going down. And it's not. Now, if you are in the market for training, here are the best values out there. Of course, this training point spreadsheet will be down below in the description of this video, like every video that I put out. And it's very important that you can go to File and make a copy. You can edit this yourself. So if you find a value that's different under that average cost section here, all you got to do is type it in. Obviously, some of these overalls I haven't updated, mainly because they don't give you good value, so there's no point of going over it. Right now, best options, definitely go for under 7 coins for training point. We got 91s at 48K, 93s at 95K, 94s at 135K, and then 95s at 175K. Those are all under 7 coins per training point. They're all really under like 6.9 coins per training point if you really want to narrow it down. But that is the best training values, and this tells me market is not crashing yet, but Team of the Year coming Tuesday, I think it will. I think it's going to happen. Now, with Team of the Year, I want to kind of bring your attention to something that has happened from what I can remember now 3 years in a row. And every year when Team of the Year drops, this happens, and I never really take advantage of it. And I want to this year, and I want to kind of just, I don't think it's really a secret, right? But, you know, maybe some of you aren't aware of it. And could I be wrong? Could this happen or not happen? I don't know. We'll have to see how it plays out. I'm going to assume, as a MUT veteran here, that this is going to happen because it's happened every year for the last 3 years. Definitely the last 2, but I'm pretty sure it's the last 3. If you've been playing your Team of the Year solos, Team of the Week solos all year long, as long as you got 14 of these Team of the Year tokens, which you can see I do, you're going to get yourself a free Team of the Year card. So when the content comes out Tuesday, there's going to be a set. You put these tokens into it. Normally we get a fantasy pack where it gives you 3 random choices, and you get to pick whatever one you want there. So you don't get to pick any Team of the Year, but it gives you 3 choices, and that's how it's been. Typically what happens is these Team of the Year cards are, I'm not going to say super low in price, but they're pretty affordable, right? They're pretty fair priced on the auction house, and that's a good thing. because they're usually some of the best cards in the game. But what tends to happen is like 48 hours later, all the Team of the Year cards go up in price. And sometimes it goes up so high in price that you can actually, buy really low on that Tuesday and then sell a couple days later to make coins. But that's not really what I'm suggesting. If you want to risk that, do it. I just don't know if it's going to happen. But the one thing that's always kind of kicked my ass with this is that there's been a card and I didn't get it, and I waited 2 days or 3 days and it went so far up in price that it just felt like you were overpaying for it. I remember it happening. There was a Team of the Year not Travis Kelce, George Kittle one year, Team of the Year Tyreek Hill a couple years ago. So this is one thing, again, I just want to bring your attention to it. It's not so much a coin making strategy, but I want to upgrade my team for as little coin as possible strategy, right? So if there's Team of the Year cards that come out on Tuesday, everybody who's completed their solos are going to be doing that set, and they're going to be dumping their cards. Number one, if you don't like the Team of the Year that you get for free, don't sell it right away. Everybody else is going to be selling it right away. If you desperately need coins, obviously you're going to have to do what you're going to have to do, right? But if you're okay waiting a couple days, I would hang on to whatever that card is, again, assuming you don't want it on your team, because these cards are not going to be net. At least they haven't been in past years. I don't know if they specified if it will or won't be, but I'm feeling confident it will not be a net, right? Because it hasn't been in years past. You never know with EA. They could change it on us, but let's safely assume that it won't be net. So again, if you pull something that you don't want, hang on to it. Don't sell it right away. If there's cards out there from Team of the Year that you absolutely want, you want to put on your team, I recommend buying them right away, because that's when historically, at least over the last 3 years, prices have been at their cheapest. And again, the third option, but this one involves a little more risk. It's up to you if you want to do it or not. You can buy at these low prices, see if you can snipe some, because everybody's going to be undercutting each other, and you're going to be able to find some pretty good value on cards. I would imagine this is going to bring the training market down. We'll be definitely dropping videos on the state of the market when this stuff comes out on Tuesday. But if you're looking for training at that point, that's when you're going to want to go after it. So if you compare to what I think is going to happen on Tuesday versus what the market's looking like today, and again, I'll pull up the spreadsheet, I wouldn't be so quick to be buying cards this weekend. Also, I just have to say this because people are going to ask me and people are going to do it. Don't sell your entire team before Team of the Year. Please don't do that to yourself, because it's too much of a risk, and I don't want you guys to catch humongous L's. So please don't sell your entire team thinking that you're going to get the whole team back and make millions of coins on Tuesday, because there's a chance that you won't, and that tends to happen. So just to recap there, again, I would ease up on buying cards this weekend if there's anybody who are looking to upgrade. Obviously, if you want some of the new cards like Asante or Marshall Yonder, you're going to have to go get them. But for just in general upgrades, I would be waiting till Tuesday. So what else can we do to kind of prepare for Team of the Year? Well, there's a couple different things. We do know that in years past, and I would think it's safe to assume it's going to happen again this year, with Team of the Year sets, they usually have some type of upgrade option or reroll set or token, redemption type thing, basically using old Team of the Week cards. And that's held true for many years, so again, I would think it would this year. So number one is, if you have Team of the Year cards in your binder, let me switch over to my binder. Sorry, Team of the Week. I'm going to keep getting those two mixed up because they're just so similar. But if you have Team of the Week cards in your binder right now, it'd probably be best to hang on to them, right? Because they could become valuable. We don't know what the overalls are going to require. They could be the same as past years. They couldn't. But if you have any of these cards like I do, I would be hanging on to these. Number one, to help you complete these sets. Now, a lot of time these types of sets aren't really valuable, and you're better off selling all the pieces, but you still want to wait and hang on here because, if they do a set that requires some 91s, 89s, 88s, and so forth, you can easily sell these cards on Tuesday when people are scrambling to do those sets, and then just buy the cards that you want, because remember I said prices should be down. If you want to turn some binder gold or binder trash into gold, check out all of these various Team of the Week exchange sets, because a lot of them take basically like, gold cards. You can put a bunch of cards in here, and even 80 overalls are stupid cheap now. 80 overalls are basically gold cards at this point when it comes to the market. But you can take your binder trash and throw it into these exchange sets, Are you going to get something great? Maybe, maybe not, more than likely not, but it's still a way to turn golds into something, and also it prevents you from listing hundreds of thousands of cards on the auction house. My personal favorite, I've talked about this for so many weeks here, is Team of the Week, week number 2. It guarantees you at least a 78, an 82, or an 86. The reason it's been so good is because you can continue to use those cards into the team standout sets, Series 2 specifically. So Josh Allen is one of them. His power-up goes for a bit. I don't know how much JPP is going for, but when his card came out a couple days ago, that power-up was going for like 50, 60K. And of course, you have yourself a DK Metcalf. His power-up's usually in the 40K range. So that's one other thing you can do with your Team of the Week cards. But at this point, I'd be hanging on to those to see what type of exchange sets we get for Team of the Year, to see if those go up in price, which I'm pretty sure they will. And the last thing we're going to talk about is power-ups and investing in power-ups, and why I don't think it's going to be extremely profitable. Again, could I be wrong? Absolutely. But I think there's so much of this community that does the whole power-up investing that it just doesn't work much anymore. The real value that tends to happen here is when you get in super early on it, or when it's a surprise. And the best ones are usually the surprise ones. When it's a player not many people expected, get it, an upgrade that's very crucial and a lot of people want it. That's where the value really comes in power-ups. I think so many people are preparing for Team of the Year by investing in power-ups. I think there's just going to be too many on the auction house. But my advice to you, right, is if you take a look through your power-ups and there's guys that you think are going to get Team of the Year upgrades, you have to think, guys, I wrote down a few names, and again, we'll be dropping our predictions tomorrow, but Davante Adams, you just absolutely have to think he'll be getting one. So, like, we would check our binder and see, let's see, Packers. Do we have any Davante Adams power-ups? We do not. You think about guys like Stephon Diggs, Deshaun Watson, Jair Alexander, Jamal Adams. These are some other guys that you just have to think they're probably going to get a card. So I would check your binders, right, to see if you have them. But if you don't, I'm just saying be careful investing, because so many other people do it. But if these are guys that you feel pretty confident are going to get a card, and you feel pretty confident you're going to want that card on your team, it might not be a bad idea to buy it now, just in case some of these do go up in price again. I don't really know if they will or they won't. I'm not going to play the investment game here, because I just think too many people do it now. And if you're not prepared early on, it's going to be a L, because so many other people are doing it. The market's going to be flooded with these cards. Again, if it's an unexpected player, somebody that nobody's really predicting, that's where it could become lucrative. And maybe if you're on the right side of that, where everybody else is going one way and you're thinking another way, and you end up being right and everybody else is wrong, boom, that's easy coin. But the very obvious names, like I just said, Davante Adams, Stephon Diggs, Deshaun Watson, just to name a few, likely going to get Team of the Year cards. I'd be shocked if they don't. For those, I don't really see potential profit being made, but you might want to buy the card now, just to be safe in case it does and things go wrong. Again, that's if it's definitely a card that you want to put on your team. And that's all I really got. So just to quickly recap, right now the market today on a Saturday with 3 limiteds in packs is no different than it was on a Wednesday when we got boring flashbacks. So I'm not too in a rush to buy cards or upgrade my team this weekend if I were you. Number 2, Team of the Year. Do not sell your cards right away, especially the free cards if you get them. Whether you get them from a bundle or you get the free card within the solos for Team of the Year, everybody else is going to be selling on that day. That's the day the market's really going to go down compared to today's market. That's when you're going to want to be buying and not selling. And then remember, if there are Team of the Year cards or players that you don't get from your free pack or you don't get from any bundles you might open, buy them on that day, because I would expect, like it's happened the last couple of years, those prices are going to go up. Get the power-ups of the guys you think and know that you're going to want to get, and make sure you save all of your Team of the Week cards. Go do those exchange sets, turn your golds into some more Team of the Week cards. Prepare for Tuesday. We'll be back tomorrow with our Team of the Year predictions, and then whenever we get information on Team of the Year, the confirmed players, we got videos for that as well. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.